Hello everyone, my name is Mary and I will be your Chinese oral teacher from now on. I believe we will learn together for a pretty long time. If you want to speak fluent Chinese, but you don't want to come to China or join any language training school, study online will be a very easy and convenient way. Firstly, I want to make a brief introduction of myself. My family name is Zhao, and possibly now in China, there are many popular family names such as Zhang, Wang, Li, Zhao, and so on. And my first name is Yulin. In Chinese, it is Yulin. Yu means jade, and Lin means the sounds made by jade when something hit it. Normally, when Chinese parents give their kids names, there will be a very good meaning. So, we are going to just learn some simple Chinese words. I believe everyone know that. So firstly, 您好,您好. Please read after me. 您好. And everyone know Chinese have 4 tones. So 您, it is the second tone. 好, it is the third tone. So 您好. It is like, how are you? But when you will see 您好, it will, when you meet people are older or people you are respected. For example, your teacher, your professor, your father, and other, for example, chairman, or people with a higher title. And 你好, 你好. 你 second tone, 好 third tone. 你好 is for people like your peers. No need to say 您. So firstly, we'll see 您好,很高兴见到您 or 很高兴见到你. It means nice to meet you. You can say pinyin afterwards. I mean, it is not necessary for you guys to learn how to write those kind of pinyin. You just need to know how to read it. Just read after me. 很高兴见到您. 很高兴见到你 means it's nice to meet you. In Chinese, it is very flexible. You can also see 见到您很高兴 or 见到你很高兴. It's glad to meet you. And then you will continue the conversation. 您最近怎么样 or 你最近怎么样 How are you doing these days? Or as I mentioned, Chinese sentences are very flexible. We can also say 最近您怎么样 or 最近你怎么样 So, one more time. 您最近怎么样你最近怎么样最近您怎么样最近你怎么样 Then how to answer this question? 我很好您或者是你呢我很好您呢我很好你呢 It means I'm fine. Thank you. And you? In Chinese, we will say I'm fine too. Thank you. In Chinese, it is 我也很好我也很好 Let's repeat. 我很好您呢我也很好 And then continue. 明天就是端午节了您准备怎么过明天就是端午节了您准备怎么过 Tomorrow is the Dragon Boat Festival. How are you going to celebrate it? It is English meaning. So there will be some hard words. So let's repeat. Again. 明天就是端午节了您准备怎么过准备您准备怎么过 Okay, please read after me. Let's from the start. 您好，您好，您好. Please practice it. And if you watch this video, just practice, practice. Practice makes perfect. Everyone know that. And then, 很高兴见到您，很高兴见到您。您最近怎么样？您最近怎么样？我很好，您呢？我很好，您呢？我也很好，我也很好。明天就是端午节了，您准备怎么过？明天就是端午节了，您准备怎么过？ One more time. 您好，见到您很高兴。最近您怎么样？我很好，您呢？我也很好。明天就是端午节了，您准备怎么过？ Okay, after this short conversation, we at least know several words. Firstly, 您好 or 你好 means how are you? 很高兴，高兴 means happy. 很 means very. It's nice to meet you. 很高兴见到你。见到您很高兴。您最近怎么样？ How are you doing these days? 您最近怎么样？最近您怎么样？ How are you doing these days? I'm fine. And you? 我很好。您呢？我很好。您呢？我也很好。I'm fine too. Thank you. 我也很好。明天就是端午节了，您准备怎么过？明天 tomorrow 就是是 is 端午节 Dragon Boat Festival Dragon Boat Festival 端午节，您准备怎么过？ How are you going to celebrate it? How are you going to celebrate it? 您准备怎么过？ Okay, let's continue. 我准备去爬山，您呢？我准备去爬山，您呢？ Means I'm planning to climb a mountain. How about you? 我准备去爬山，您呢？我打算准备打算准备意思是一样的 They have the same meaning. 打算准备我准备去旅游 I'm planning to travel. 我准备我打算去旅游 And then continue this conversation. They're talking about Dragon Boat Festival, right? So, 您知道端午节的由来吗？您知道端午节的由来吗？ Do you know the origin of the Dragon Boat Festival? 您知道端午节的由来吗？知道 means know. 端午节 Dragon Boat Festival 由来 orange. And this guy say, no, I don't know. I don't know means 不知道，不 means not, 知道 means now, and then now. Okay, 不知道。Now, of course, we cannot translate in this way. 不知道。Then how this guy going to answer? 那我给您讲讲吧。Since he asked this question, it means he knows something about Dragon Boat Festival, right? So he say, 那我给您讲讲吧。Now let me tell you. 那我给您讲讲吧。好啊。Yeah, sure. I want to know. 好啊。So let's repeat. 我准备去爬山。 I'm planning to climb mountain. How about you? 你呢？您呢？我准备去旅游。I am planning to travel. 我打算去旅游。They have the same meaning. I'm planning to travel. 您知道端午节的由来吗？您知道端午节的由来吗？ Do you know the origin of the Dragon Boat Festival? 不知道。No, I don't know. 不知道。那我给您讲讲吧。Now let me tell you. 那我给您讲讲吧。讲讲吧。Let me tell. 讲讲就是 tell 的意思。好啊。Sure, yeah. 好啊 Sure. So, please watch this video again and again, and at least you will know how to say those kind of sentence, or at least remember some words, such as 准备 planning, 爬山 climb mountain, 准备 or 打算 plan, the same way, same meaning. 旅游 travel, 旅游 travel. 端午节 Dragon Boat Festival, 端午节。知道不知道讲讲好啊好 Okay, good. Is an exclamation thanks. Okay, let's continue. So now I would like to tell you a little bit about Dragon Boat Festival, because after 2 days it will be the Chinese Dragon Boat Festival. Okay. So about Dragon Boat Festival. The Dragon Boat Festival, also called the 端午 Festival, as they mentioned, 端午节, is celebrated on the 5th day of the 5th month according to the Chinese lunar calendar. Everyone now Chinese have 2 calendars. First is lunar calendar, second is called Yangli, the regular one. For thousands of years, the festival has been marked by eating 粽子. 粽子 is a Chinese name. So it is glutinous rice wrapped to form a pyramid using bamboo or reed leaves and racing dragon boats. It's very delicious. You should try if you have chance to come to China. So the legend of the Dragon Boat Festival. The festival is best known for its dragon boat races, especially in the southern provinces where there are many rivers and lakes. The regatta commemorates the death of Chu, an honest minister who is said to have committed suicide by joining himself in a river. Chu was a minister of the state of Chu, situated in present-day Hunan and the Hubei provinces. During the warring state period, he was upright, loyal, and highly esteemed for his wise counsel that brought peace and prosperity to the state. However, when a dishonest and corrupt princess vilified Chu, he was disgraced and dismissed from office. Realizing that the country was now in the hands of the evil and corrupt officials, Chu grabbed a large stone and leaped into the Miluo River on the 5th day of the 5th month. Nearby, fishermen rushed over to try and save him, but were unable to even recover his body. Thereafter, the state declined and was eventually conquered by the state of Qin. The people of Chu, who mourned the death of Chu, threw rice into the river to feed his ghost every year on the 5th day of the 5th month. But one year, the spirit of Chu appeared and told the mourners that a huge reptile in the river had stolen the rice. The spirit then advised them to wrap the rice in silk and bind it with 5 different colored threads before tossing it into the river. So dragon boat rising. The dragon boat rise symbolizes the many attempts to rescue the recovered cheese body. A typical dragon boat ranges from 50 to 100 feet in length, with a beam of about 5.5 feet, accommodating 2 paddlers seated side by side. A wooden dragon head is attached at the bow, and a dragon tail at the stern. A banner hoisted on a pole is also fastened at the stern, and the hull is decorated with red, green, blue skill etched in gold. In the center of the boat is a canopied screen behind which the drummers, gun beaters, and cymbal players are seated to set the piece for the paddlers. There are also men positioned at the bow to set off firecrackers, toss rice into the water, and pretend to be looking for chu. All of the noise and the pageantry creates an atmosphere of gaiety and excitement for the participants and spectators alike. The races are held among different clans, villages, and organizations, and the winners are awarded medals, banners, jugs of wine, and festive meals. So you can see the pictures. Very awesome. So eating drones in Dragon Boat Festival, and I guess you're very curious about what drones looks like. So let's see. During the Duanwu Festival, a glutinous rice pudding called zhongzi is eaten to symbolize the rice offerings to Qu. Ingredients such as beans, lotus seeds, chestnuts, pork fat, and the golden yolk of a salted duck egg are often added to the glutinous rice. The pudding is then wrapped with bamboo leaves, bound with a kind of raffia, and boiled in salt water for hours. You can see how colorful it is, and very delicious as well. If you have a chance to come to China, you definitely have to try it. And then they're sassy. I'm not sure whether you heard about that or not, whether you see it or not, but it is very beautiful. During the Dragon Boat Day, small kids wear sassy to blast evil, and it is also a very good way for decoration. There are cinnamon, regal, and aromatic drug inside of the sassy. They have different size, shape, and color, and it is very cute when kids wear them. You can see, very cute. And there will be the Chinese words. You see this one, fu means happiness. Fu, this is 平安, peace. And then the last item, hand Margaret leaf. During the Dragon Boat Day, people will clean their house and hand Margaret leaf because 5th of May is the summer. At this time, the disease spread easily. If people hang the herbs on their lintel or windows, it will prevent the disease effectively. When I was young, my mother will, hang the Margaret leaf on our lintel or windows as well, even under my pillow. That is a very interesting thing. Okay, I think that's all for today. Thanks for listening. Hopefully you learned some Chinese words. And if you have any ideas, comments, and requests, please leave your comments. And then I'm going to prepare the specific topics and knowledge of Chinese. And hopefully we're able to learn together. Thank you again.